This is Gadget Stop 321. In today's video, I'm taking a look at my A5 Filofax Domino that I've recently found a new use for. I've been using this little mini or pocket size ARC notebook for an ink journal, and what I liked about it was you could take the pages out, move them around, compare different inks. I also like that the paper was fountain pen friendly. It's nice thick paper. The ink doesn't bleed through. But as I used it, what I found was this paper is a little more absorbent than I would like it to be for an ink journal. A lot of the qualities of my ink, like shading and sheening, were not showing up. So I started looking for something else to use. Now, I definitely wanted something where you can move pages around. So I thought about my Filofax that I was using as a notebook for another purpose for school, and I thought, this would be a good thing to use. It's not too big. So I've never used this as a planner. I got it on sale directly from Filofax a couple of years ago, and with the intention of using it as a notebook for school. So I got it and I emptied everything out. I kept this little top-loading plastic folder, kept the little page marker ruler. It has a nice little plastic cover sheet here, and it came with the planner pages that I just immediately took out, but I kept these to-do list, and it's got some lined paper, some graph paper, some plain paper, some contacts paper. I've never used any of this because it's not fountain pen friendly, but I've kept it in here just in case. It also came with these color pages, which feel even worse than these. These at least feel somewhat smooth, even though I know they're not fountain pen friendly. These feel almost like construction paper. Not quite, but getting close to that. But I can use it with pencil. And it's got some nice dividers, and so I love Rhodia ice paper. It's white. I love graph. The graph lines are not that blue. They're a more subdued gray. And I like the inside of the Domino. It's got almost a suede-like feel. The exterior is nice too. It's not leather, but it's a slick. It's not plasticky really. Maybe a little bit plasticky feeling, but it'll resist any drips or anything. The back has slots where you can put a notepad in. You can either have your notepad on the right, or if you're a left-handed person and don't want to be fighting the rings, you can put your notepad over here. I'm right-handed, so I'm just gonna put it on this side. I love this Rhodia ice paper. It's white and it's fairly ink resistant, but it's not, the ink dries fairly quickly. You have to give it a little more time than you would normal paper for the ink to dry, but it's not bad. It's a nice compromise. And I also, when I decided I was going to use it for this purpose, I got a little adjustable punch. It works for A5 pages, A5 rings, and you can slide them down, and I think it also works for personal and pocket. So I'm just going to demonstrate how well this works. Put it in there and slide it up to the top. It's got a little thing to stop it. So with one page, punch is super easy. And 2 pages. When I was shopping for this, I was looking for just a little portable punch. I've got a couple portable punches for my ARC notebooks and for my Lehigh Lab notebooks. And I'm content. A lot of people complain about the portable punches because they're a little bit of a hassle to use. Here's 2 pages. Let's see how easily it punches through those. You have to exert a little more pressure, but it doesn't struggle with it at all. But, you know, I don't mind the portable punches. And I usually go with those because, like with the Arc punch, the portable punch was $17, and the big heavy-duty punch was between $40 and $50. So I always go with the portable punch. But when I was shopping for this, the little portable punch was $20, and this heavy thing was $25. So I went ahead and went with this, and I'm glad I did. Let's see, this is 3 pages. You know, no trouble at all. So I had a couple of these notepads. I took one that was about halfway used, and I just punched the rest of the pages. So I've got lots of blank pages here that I can use. I'm just going to slide this up just a little bit so that my pages will lay in there nicely without getting in the way. Let's see, and I started loading up everything I thought I would need. I did a few. I've used some Diamine Earl Grey and Pelican Royal Blue. So I've got a section for my inks, fountain pen inks. And I'm still using this. I'll get to a point when I have most of my inks in here that I won't write in here anymore. And I may find another purpose for this. It's a nice size. Let's see. Oh, I've also got just some odds and ends. Well, I'm going to put that over here with these for now. And I've got a section for non-fountain pen pens. I've got my friction fine liners. And for now, until I find something else, I've got a separate section for my gel pens, just to be able to compare. I don't use a lot of gel pens, but just to see what bleeds through, what's prone to bleeding through. And I didn't realize it till I started kind of cataloging my collection, but I've got a pretty decent collection of mechanical pencils, and I've just added a few to it, my little mini collection of mini pencils. So I've got a section for that. And so this has kind of become a not just an ink journal, but a stationery journal, my stationery hobby. So I really like this. Whenever I ink up a new pen, I come up here to my study and write a few lines with it. Or if I get a new pencil, write a little bit with it, write any thoughts that I have about it, so that, you know, maybe I can make a YouTube video about it at some point. And so this is working out really nicely so far. I really enjoy it. I use it a lot more than I did. I use this journal almost daily now, and I'm enjoying it. So if you found this video helpful, please give me a thumbs up, and if you'd like to see more videos like this, please subscribe to my channel.